Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is Rakshat here. How you doing? Hello, Hegedara. Yes, you see on my right with the same KYT helmet that I'm using again. So one of the reasons I thought of making this video is also because people tend to ask how they actually have to make their complete touring setup for a helmet. Touring setup can only not limit your motorcycle, but touring setup can also be very crucial with for your helmet as well. So this is the entire setup that I've made. I'll show you what all I've made for this as well, right? So if you watch very closely, this is the helmet that I have. Looks pretty simple, straightforward. The first most important thing is the mount that you carry, right, where you put your GoPro. So that is where the GoPro would come in. So meanwhile, I'll just also grab what all are important as well. So here I'm back with everything that is most important, right? So this is the GoPro that it goes here. So the first thing that you're going to do is mount the GoPro over here. So it's going to sit exactly like that, alright? And then of course I'm going to take the screw and just spin it off so that I can show you how exactly the touring setup would look like. And then the most important thing is when you open the helmet as well, I've tucked in the mic in such a way that it's not visible or does not capture any noise. So if you watch closely here is the mic that I'm using for the GoPro audio, wherein the moment I take this out, so automatically the wire comes across like this, and then it actually plugs towards the right of the camera, right? So your motovlogging setup is done, and this doesn't support waterproof, but of course you're not going to use in rain as well, right? So once you are done with these part, the most important thing is to set up your Senna. And like I said, it is very important for you to identify a helmet where it has support for Senna as well, right? So not Senna or any Bluetooth mic. So if you watch very closely here, so there's a hole that is here where the speaker has gone inside, and I'm actually not showing you how to mount and all because that is very easy if you found the right set of gadgets as well. And then this is the entire helmet, and then the most important thing is to mount this Senna. So this is a Senna 50s that I use, and let me put this inside for a minute. So once you have your Senna tucked in, your entire setup is done, right? So there is two advantages to this as well, especially this helmet. When you're actually buying the helmet, make sure that you have specific speaker pockets dedicated from the audio as well. That is very important. And this one you can actually mount and manage with the thing as well. So it's pretty easy, all set now. The other most important aspect is, I didn't know, but I realized. So when you look at this helmet very closely, there is a small opening here and here, right? This is actually where exactly the sunglass beak would go, which means that you don't feel that stress over here when you actually put the sunglass, which is actually a really good thing. And for reference, like you've already seen, this is the KYT Corsa TT model that I've used, and doesn't it look fantastic? It looks absolutely stunning, right? So this is how the entire touring setup is made. And with that, this ends the vlog of how to basically use the KYT helmet or any helmet for a touring setup. This is called as the touring helmet for anything as well. You can use a modular helmet, but it's not a safety, because if you fall, the chances that the second piece of the helmet comes off, which is a modular piece as well. So this is how you actually basically set up the entire touring setup for a helmet. And all products that I use is Senna 50s, pretty straightforward, GoPro Hero 8 with Mod 8, and then you have the Blue Armor thing for the chin mount, and the mic that I've used is Rode, pretty expensive but really good mic as well. So that is the entire aspect of the helmet. I hope you like this vlog, like this content, and these are the most important things that you require to rule for longer distance. I didn't know this. I've learned from experience, because when I took the bomb helmet, like I told, there were a lot of problems putting sunglasses, irritation on my ears as well. So I hope you don't make that mistake. If your purpose is touring for longer distance, this is the best setup that you can buy. And very important to look at things like speaker pockets, proper mounting setup where you can also see a proper breathable one, and then very important to see where exactly the sunglass beak also slides in, which means that there's no pain or any sort of pressure when you ride. So with that, we'll end the vlog here. We'll see you on the vlog and the content and the travel story. Take care. See you all.